You really don't look good in that white wedding dress. White makes you look super fat. Maybe you should go for another dress instead of that one you just wore. At least go with a black dress or something.
Huh? But you just said it looked good on me, though I did think your reaction was a bit off.
I was just trying to be nice in front of everyone at the boutique.
But you seemed so genuine when you said I looked beautiful.
Come on, I couldn't tell you it didn't suit you in front of everyone. If I said something like that in front of everyone, I'd look like the bad guy. They wouldn't understand that I'm trying to help.
But I spent weeks looking for the perfect dress.
Well, maybe you should have spent that time at the gym instead.
Oh, so that's how you really feel about the dress. But wedding dresses are supposed to be white.
Who says? It's 2024. You can wear whatever you want.
But I've always dreamed of wearing white on my wedding day. Do you really think it looks that bad?
Yeah, I do. If you really want to wear white, then at least try harder to lose weight. That might make it look a bit better.
Okay, I'll try my best.
I've already booked your sessions with a personal trainer.
You did what? Without asking me?
This is exactly what I mean. You just don't get it. You should be more grateful that you get to marry me. It's like a miracle that I'm marrying someone at your level.
Someone at my level?
Just looks-wise, I have lots of female friends who are way prettier than you. But you know why I chose you? It's because your dad owns a company. That's the lucky situation that lets you stand next to me. So at least try to become someone worthy of me.
You've changed, Ryan. You used to be so much kinder to me. What happened to you? Why did you start saying these things as soon as we got engaged?
Changed? I'm just being honest now. The chase is over.
The chase?
I'm saying all this because I want you to try harder. This is tough love. I want to walk around with a beautiful bride, so I need you to put in more effort.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You've been slacking off lately, getting too comfortable.
I've actually lost 5 pounds since we got engaged.
Not enough. If I baby you, you'll never diet. That's why I'm pushing you.
Listen, hearing all this is making me worried. Are you really okay with marrying me? Like, are you sure about choosing me?
Stop fishing for compliments.
I'm not.
Duh! You're the one who said you wanted to get married. You were the one saying it would be like a dream to marry me, so I proposed to you. And now what? You're losing confidence just because I called you a bit fat? Then just go on a diet.
I know, and I am. I'm trying really hard. But I still can't meet your ideals, so I'm getting anxious.
You're always so needy. It's exhausting.
I just want to know where I stand with you.
Are you expecting me to coddle you or something?
No, that's not it.
Look, I'm doing this for us, for our future photos.
Our future?
You just lack confidence, but hey, you're still the woman I chose. You should hold your head high and be proud. Well, after you do what needs to be done, I think you have good potential, so just focus on that diet.
Okay, I'll try my best.
And stay away from the cake tastings. Let my mom handle that.
But I wanted to be involved in the planning.
Just focus on looking good in that dress. That's your priority now.
Right. The dress.
Trust me, you'll thank me later when you see the wedding photos.
I suppose.
Just remember how lucky you are. Not everyone gets this kind of guidance from their fiancé.
Yeah, you're right. I'll keep trying harder. I won't let you down.
Amy, where the hell did you go? This is ridiculous! How can the bride disappear during the wedding ceremony? Get back here now! Don't embarrass me in front of all our family and friends! Answer your phone! Everyone's waiting!
You're the one who embarrassed me. I was so looking forward to this wedding. How could you do something like this?
Don't be dramatic. Come back to the venue. It was just a joke between old friends.
Old friends? She was wearing a wedding dress.
Why are you being so hysterical? My ex showing up in a wedding dress was just for fun. Everyone in the venue was enjoying it. Stop sulking and let's continue the ceremony. God, where are you? Stop making this difficult.
Everyone's gone home, you idiot.
No way! You're lying! They can't all be gone!
Check the venue yourself if you don't believe me.
What are you talking about? You're not seriously planning to leave, are you?
I'm leaving, and all my family and friends have left too. I've had enough of your stupid games, you jerk.
Come on, the venue was having a great time! Your family has no sense of humor!
Your brain must be minuscule if you could mistake that for entertainment. Everyone at the venue was mortified, you idiot. Maybe your friends were either trying to be polite or actually laughing so that it wouldn't be awkward, but everyone else was cringing. Are you actually stupid? I'm embarrassed I even tried to marry someone like you, and obviously my dad is furious, so you can forget about that job at his company.
You're overreacting! It wasn't that bad! And wait, your dad promised me that position!
That was before you humiliated his daughter on the most important day of her life.
Wait, you're being way too dramatic! It was just a joke! Why are you so angry?
Just a joke? Well, that just proves that we don't have the same sense of humor. I doubt we even have the same values if you think that it's okay to do something like this. I've been questioning your recent behavior, but this makes everything clear. I can't marry you.
You can't just decide that on your own! We have a contract with the venue!
You should have thought about that before your little joke.
How did it come to this? I'll apologize if you're that upset, but I wasn't being serious.
You're marrying me because I said I wanted to marry you, right? Well, don't worry, I don't want to marry you anymore.
Just calm down. Don't make big decisions like this on your own. I didn't think you'd take a simple joke so seriously.
What? A simple joke? This is beyond inappropriate. First of all, it is crazy that your ex showed up in a wedding dress. And do you remember what you said? Here's my ex-girlfriend, who's prettier than the bride. Maybe I should have married her instead. She wears a white wedding dress so much better. And then your ex had the nerve to say, "Are you sure about this, Uggo? You should back out."
But I wrapped it up by saying I chose to marry you anyway. I even said marriage isn't about looks.
After comparing us? After humiliating me? And then she said, "But you still love me, right?" And put your hand on her chest, didn't she? It was too painful to watch. It was like watching you cheat on me. It was disgusting. So those beautiful women you kept talking about were trashy, vulgar jerks like her? Well, that makes sense. A jerk like you couldn't possibly be friends with decent, educated women.
Now you're going too far. I don't mind you talking bad about me, but don't insult my ex. I'm the one at fault here.
Oh, so now you defend her? Even after what she did?
She's still someone important to me.
Gross. Why didn't I notice how disgusting you are before? Be whatever you want. Act like a tragic hero, protecting women that aren't your wife as much as you want from now on. I don't care anymore. I've never seen such a revolting display of PDA at a wedding, especially since it wasn't even between the bride and groom. Please, go ahead and marry your ex-girlfriend since she actually shares your low standards.
I said I'm sorry, didn't I? Hey, where are you going? Let's talk face to face. Hey!
I don't want to see your face. I don't have time to talk to someone who can't understand basic decency. Goodbye.
You're being childish. At least tell me where you are. Amy? Fine, be that way, but don't come crying back to me later.
Don't worry, I won't.
Amy, thanks for everything yesterday. Are you okay after all that?
Jack, thank you for your concern. Well, let's just say I'm completely done with him, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I get it. I can't believe what happened. None of us saw that coming.
Did you know about his ex?
No, we were all shocked when she walked in. Yesterday, even those of us at the groom's table were cringing. We laughed a bit just to get through the moment, but honestly, that wasn't the right response. We thought about speaking up, but it didn't feel right to cause more drama at a wedding. Still, we could have done something more appropriate, like telling Ryan that he went and crossed the line. We feel really bad about it. We're truly sorry about yesterday.
Oh, no, you guys didn't do anything wrong. The atmosphere was already terrible, and I understand you were trying to prevent it from getting worse. Please don't worry about it.
You're being too kind. We should have stopped him.
There's nothing anyone could have done. He showed his true colors.
Thank you. You're such a good person, Amy. I just don't understand why he... Well, you deserve so much better. You might be feeling down right now, but keep your chin up, okay?
Yes, thank you. To be honest, I realize now that we weren't compatible, and I'm glad I found out his true nature this way rather than having everyone celebrate a wedding without knowing what he's truly like. It's obvious that the marriage would have fallen apart anyway.
Actually, there's something else you should know.
What is it?
I've known Ryan for years, and, well, this isn't the first time he's done something like this.
What do you mean?
Actually, we wanted to let you know that we're cutting ties with him too. That's why I called.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just can't trust someone like that anymore. You know, guys sometimes have this bro code thing, but he completely misunderstood it. He's just embarrassingly immature. I'm just shocked that he went as far as to humiliate his bride, who he should be promising to love and protect for the rest of his life. It's just too shocking. We can't trust someone like that anymore.
I appreciate you telling me this.
There's more. Actually, he's borrowed money from us several times and never paid it back. He's always been really irresponsible about money. So we decided to write off what he owes us and cut ties completely.
Oh, was he like that with his friends too? God, I don't even know why I liked him so much anymore.
He's always been manipulative, but it got worse recently.
Since when?
Since he found out about your father's company, to be honest. We've been talking about how we can't believe we stayed friends with him for so long either. And, well, we have a suggestion for you, partly to make up for yesterday and partly to help you move forward.
What is it?
I know someone who might be able to help us expose what he's been doing.
You mean...
A private investigator, if you're interested.
Tell me more.
What the hell did you do? Why would you contact my ex's husband and show him the video from the wedding? And you even used my detective friend to dig up dirt and expose how we was secretly meeting? What's wrong with you? What were you thinking?
So now you're angry about exposure, not about what you actually did?
You had no right.
What was I thinking? I was thinking about destroying your life, that's what. All I did was prove the truth. If you did things you didn't want exposed, that's your responsibility, isn't it?
You've ruined everything! Her marriage is falling apart because of you!
Because of me? Are you hearing yourself?
Why did you have to meddle? You know this makes things terrible for me!
How long are you going to play the victim? I'm the victim here. You were still meeting with your ex even while we were engaged. Looks like you had fun during those overnight stays together, didn't you?
It wasn't like that!
The hotel receipts say otherwise.
That was supposed to end once we got married.
You think that makes it okay? Of course not, you idiot. That's why her husband is furious and going after both of you. Be prepared to pay some hefty compensation.
You don't understand. She needed me.
And I need a faithful fiancé.
Hey, wait a minute. I already lost my job offer at your dad's company, and I'm about to be homeless. Demanding compensation from me now is just cruel.
Cruel? Like making your bride diet while you were sleeping with your ex? You've been doing whatever you wanted behind my back. Had fun playing around with your ex, didn't you? No wonder you kept telling me to diet. Your slim, pretty ex made me look even uglier to you. Everything makes sense now.
But we're breaking up anyway, right? So why does it matter now?
Because actions have consequences.
You're being vindictive.
Yeah, and? How could it not matter? You ruined my life. You ruined the wedding I prepared. Obviously, you and your ex will be paying for the wedding cancellation fees too.
Come on, that's obviously impossible. What are you thinking? I said we could continue with the ceremony. You're the one who canceled it.
After your little stunt? Are you insane?
It was just a joke!
How could we possibly continue the ceremony after that? You know, your friends apologized to me afterward. They said they were sorry for laughing along. That's why the private investigator came forward to help. And the gym owner is letting me work out for free. They felt bad for me after how you mocked me about my weight. I'm surprised how decent your friends actually are.
They've cut ties with me because of you making such a big deal out of this.
Don't blame me. You're the one who kept borrowing money and never paying it back.
You know about that too?
I know everything now. I had no idea you were so irresponsible with money. That's why you jumped at the chance to work at my father's company with its good salary, right? You thought marrying me, his daughter, would set you up financially. You were so nice to me at first, then showed your true colors as soon as the engagement was set. Everything makes sense now.
It wasn't like that at first. Okay, I was wrong. Everything was my fault, so please help me out here. There's no way I can pay compensation and wedding cancellation fees. At least let me work at your dad's company.
That's completely out of the question. Hiring someone like you would damage the company. The people we hire can affect the company's image, you know. My dad's actually relieved we stopped this before you could cause any damage.
But what am I supposed to do? Are you abandoning me?
Abandoning you after what you did?
I've changed. I see things differently now.
Oh my, just a while ago you were looking down on me and now you're begging me for help? Oh, how the tables have turned.
I genuinely liked you. That's why I was so nice to you. And when I saw you again with my ex's husband, you looked so different and beautiful, and I realized I'd made a huge mistake.
So I'm only worth something when I'm beautiful to you?
No, that's not what I meant. My ex kept bad-mouthing her husband, but the moment she thought he might leave her, she started bad-mouthing me instead, saying I'd manipulated her. I should have chosen you, the honest one, instead of my ex, and I don't know why I did what I did.
Is that so? But your male pride couldn't handle it, so you couldn't be honest with me?
Exactly! As expected of you, Amy. You understand me perfectly.
Like hell I do, you idiot. Pride or whatever. I have absolutely no intention of forgiving you. I have seen your true nature all too clearly.
But why? I really do love you. Give me another chance. I'll prove it to you. That's why I want to get married and start over.
Now that you've lost everything else? Stop flipping back and forth. You only changed your mind because I got a bit prettier. You're thinking if you marry me, maybe you can still get into my dad's company. Maybe you can even inherit it. Your ulterior motives are so obvious. I'll never trust the words of a scumbag like you again.
I didn't think it would turn out like this. It was really just meant to be a little teasing. I'm truly sorry. Please forgive me, please.
A little teasing? You humiliated me in front of everyone I know.
I can make it up to you.
I've learned exactly what kind of scumbag you are. After hearing from your friends, too, I can see you're rotten to the core. And I am so glad I didn't marry you. Go to hell. I am sick of your twisted values.
Please, just meet me once. Amy? Just one more chance!
After that, Ryan kept pestering me about wanting to apologize in person, but I had no intention of dealing with him and just pursued the compensation claim. He tried showing up at my workplace too, but security removed him. He even tried sending messages through mutual friends, but they all blocked him. To be honest, I didn't expect to be able to corner him this much, so I'm grateful to his decent friends who helped. The private investigator found so much more than we expected. Years of manipulation and lies. His ex's husband is pursuing legal action against both of them. My father's lawyers are handling the wedding compensation case. The pain of betrayal won't go away easily, but I'm using my anger towards him as fuel to start a new life. I've started focusing on myself now. The gym membership his friends got me has been really helpful. It's ironic. I'm finally losing weight, but for myself this time, not for him. Last I heard, he lost his apartment and had to move back in with his parents. His ex cut all contact with him after her husband found out everything. Some of our mutual friends told me he's trying to spin a story about how I'm the villain who ruined his life, but everyone who was at the wedding knows the truth. I'm just glad I found out who he really was before we got married. Now I can move forward without him. Sometimes I still can't believe he had the audacity to do what he did at our wedding, but at least now I know what kind of person he really is, and I'm stronger for having gone through this. I won't let him or anyone else make me feel less than worthy ever again. Where are you, Arthur? Don't tell me you're going to be late for your own daughter's wedding. You specifically mentioned last night that your business trip was extended and you were heading straight to the venue. What's going on?
Didn't I tell you I was taking the day off today, Alice? I thought I made that perfectly clear. Perhaps you simply weren't listening.
What's wrong with you now? How can you even think of being absent? This is Alice's wedding, for crying out loud. This is a monumental, once-in-a-lifetime event. How can you be so selfish, so dismissive of such a milestone?
Look, I have an absolutely unavoidable commitment today, Sarah. Something that simply cannot be postponed. It's incredibly important.
More important than your own daughter's wedding? There is absolutely nothing in this world that could possibly be more important than this. Nothing. This is a sacred day, a culmination of years of love and planning. How can you even dare to compare it to anything else?
What's the big deal, Sarah? It's just Alice's wedding. I mean, it'll probably be fine even if I'm not there, won't it? I'm not exactly serving the food or giving a grand speech. What exactly is my crucial role? Are you expecting some emotional father-daughter dance or a profound blessing? Don't tell me you were primarily expecting me to pay for all of this too, were ya? Is that why you're so desperate for me to be there?
This is serious. Your role as a parent is to simply be there, to witness your daughter's joy, to watch over her with love and support. Don't you remember her teenage rebellion when she dramatically declared you were not to wash your underwear with hers? She said, "Daddy's underwear, not mine." She was so specific about it.
You're still talking about something from over 10 years ago? How long are you gonna hold on to that petty grievance, Sarah? I really can't believe that I'm just always supposed to go through the rest of my life with you constantly lording that dumb little fluke over me for the rest of my life.
Girls are like that sometimes. They go through phases. They're particular. It's just a small thing. How can you be so petty, so nitpicky, so utterly childish about something so trivial for so long?
My apologies, Sarah. My emotional capacity, it seems, is far smaller than a bottle cap. Infinitesimally small. It's a tragic flaw, I know.
Just get to the venue, Arthur, now! We're about to have the family photo shoot. We can't start without you. Your absence will be noted, and it will ruin everything.
Is there even a need to take such pictures? Seriously? Who on earth wants to see a bunch of old people in photographs? It's probably less disturbing than looking at a ghost picture. Nobody cares about those.
Can you just stop it? My blood pressure is going through the roof right now, Arthur. Honestly, why am I even having to argue about this with you right now? It makes no sense. My veins are practically bursting. You are driving me insane with your ridiculous comments. Just come.
Well, I think I'll be fine with the old class photo approach, Sarah. You know, when you're absent and they just put a little circle with your picture in the top right corner at a graduation photo. That's what I'll do. Simple, effective.
What are you talking about, Arthur? What is wrong with you? Stop trying to tease me. This isn't funny. This is serious. My heart can't take this stress. Just make sure you get here in time for the reception at the very least. Please, just come.
I told you, Sarah, I can't make it. It's impossible.
Why not? What could possibly be keeping you? Tell me.
I'm on a hot spring trip with my mistress. It really is just that, plain and simple. So hopefully you can finally understand why I just won't be able to make it to Alice's wedding this time.
This is not the time for jokes, Arthur. What is wrong with you? This is Alice's wedding. This is not funny.
But it's the truth, Sarah. It truly is. Alice is getting married, and my job as a parent, my duty in raising her, is now officially complete. It's about time I started living my own life, isn't it? To finally embark on my own journey.
Do whatever you want, Arthur, but at least wait one more day before you start your new journey. Just one more day. For Alice.
It's Alice's fault for scheduling her wedding to clash with my plans, isn't it? I had this trip booked way in advance. She should have checked with me. How inconsiderate of her.
Are you truly, honestly, with your mistress right now, Arthur? Is this not some sick, twisted joke?
She's not my mistress, Sarah. She's my serious girlfriend. And if anything, you're the one who's in the wrong here, not me.
You are utterly, completely, unforgivably rude, Arthur. But I am still your legal wife, the wife on paper. You honestly think I'm going to stay silent after being cheated on?
You should just stay silent, Sarah. Just close your mouth and keep it shut forever, you nagging old hag. Your complaints mean nothing to me. So you can just go ahead and get off my back right now because I am sick and tired of having to deal with you.
Arthur, are you perhaps drunk? You usually have a foul mouth, but you're only this aggressive, this utterly vicious when you're intoxicated. Is that what this is?
Is there anyone who comes to a hot spring and doesn't drink, Sarah? It's practically a requirement.
But it's still morning. You're drinking in the morning?
Why does alcohol taste so incredibly good when you drink it in the morning on a day off, Sarah? It's a mystery, truly.
I'm at my wit's end. What am I supposed to tell our relatives? And Alice? What explanation can I possibly offer for your absence?
Just tell them that her father has departed, Sarah. Simple, elegant, poetic even.
Don't you dare try to act cool, Arthur. You just ran off with another woman. That's all. That's the brutal truth, isn't it?
I'm moving out of the house and I'll be living with her now. I'll arrange for a moving company to pick up my belongings on a later date. You won't have to lift a finger, so don't worry your pretty little head about it. See? I've been a good husband right to the very end, haven't I? You might regret letting me go, but you'll just have to endure it.
Are you really going through with this divorce, Arthur? What about the remaining mortgage on the house? How are we going to deal with that?
I'm giving you the house, Sarah. You can do whatever you want with it. Live in it, sell it, burn it down. It's yours.
What about your company, Arthur? Where are you moving? I need to know these things.
Don't expect me to tell you everything, Sarah. If you come barging in and disrupt my new life, my newfound happiness, it simply won't do, will it?
I need to know where you are because I can't have you just disappearing on me, Arthur. This isn't a game. And what are we going to do about the wedding? Just thinking about dealing with the relatives is giving me a massive headache.
If you have a problem with it, Sarah, just cancel it. Simple. I mean, really, why do I always have to come up with the solutions for things like this? I really just don't understand why you aren't able to think for yourself when it comes to problems like this.
Yes, Arthur, you know what? That might actually be a good idea.
Are you truly gonna cancel it, Sarah? Are you honestly prepared for that to happen, knowing it's all because of me?
That might be the only idea. Try it, Arthur. Try me. Do you have any idea how much effort it takes to cancel an event on the day of? You don't have the guts or the backbone for something like that. I'm asking you one more time, Arthur, just one more time for Alice. Can you possibly, somehow, make it to our daughter's once-in-a-lifetime wedding? Can you make an effort for her sake?
No, Sarah, I can't, and I have no intention of trying. It's out of the question.
This is not a conversation for texting, Arthur. We need to talk about this properly, face to face.
I'm not meeting you anymore, Sarah. Our time together is over. I'm gonna live happily ever after with my girlfriend. So long.
Dad? Mom told me. Is it true you can't come to the wedding? It can't be true, right?
Alice? No, hey, honey. Yeah, sorry, I can't make it. Something came up.
Dad, I know I was a really rebellious teenager, and I might have carried that stubbornness into adulthood. I know I wasn't always kind to you, but deep down, Dad, I really, truly loved you. Always. And I'm so grateful for everything you've done, for raising me, for putting me through college, every single thing. But I know it's my fault for never expressing it, for never saying those words out loud. Is that why you're not coming to the wedding? Because I wasn't a good enough daughter?
No, Alice, that's not it at all. It's not your fault. I just didn't realize you felt that strongly. I didn't know how much this meant to you. I'm truly sorry.
No, it's not my fault, you said, but Mom didn't tell me anything else, Dad. She just said you couldn't come. That's all she said. Is that really all there is to it?
Yeah, that's about it, honey. Just a work thing. Is that all she told you?
I spent days writing that letter for you, Dad. I poured my heart into it. Are you really not going to hear it? Are you just going to dismiss all of my efforts?
No, Alice, I do want to go. I really do. It's just, I have some complicated circumstances right now. A very pressing work matter.
You mean you knew about this work commitment beforehand, but you still couldn't get the day off? Even for my wedding, your only daughter's wedding. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, well, something like that. It was unavoidable. Surely you can understand that sometimes these things just happen and that there's nothing that can really be done about it, right? I really don't understand why we have to play the blame game here.
Can't you even come in halfway through the reception, Dad? Just for a little while, please.
I'm sorry, Alice. I don't think I'll make it in time. It's gonna be really tough.
I really wanted to walk down the aisle with you, Dad, in the chapel. But if you're too far away, if it's truly impossible, I guess there's nothing we can do. I'll ask Mom instead. But I really, really hope you can make it for the final letter. Dad, please, just for that, will you at least be there for that?
I can, Alice. It's not impossible, but it's going to be extremely difficult given the time constraints.
Oh, I understand. So it's impossible. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry for even asking.
No, Alice. I'm the one who should be sorry. Really?
Okay, well then, good luck with your work, Dad.
You jerk! How dare you! Why did you tell Alice I wasn't coming? You could have left it ambiguous.
Well, she was going to find out eventually, wasn't she? She's not stupid. I got such a sad, heartfelt text message from her that it completely sobered me up. I almost started crying, for God's sake. My heart is pounding.
So what? You shouldn't have done this in the first place, Sarah. You shouldn't have put us in this position. It's all your fault. I didn't know Alice felt that way about me, Sarah. I truly had no idea. I'm in Colorado right now, you know. It's a long way from this secluded inn to the airport, and then the flight, and then the drive to the venue. No matter what I do, there's no way I can make it in time. It's physically impossible.
So you went on quite the little trip, didn't you, Arthur? All the way to Colorado. On your only daughter's wedding day of all days. How utterly self-absorbed and incredibly foolish.
Can you at least record the part where she reads her final letter, Sarah? Just a video? I want to see her, hear her words, even if I can't be there physically.
Yes, Arthur, as the mother of the bride, who is also scheduled to be reading a letter herself, you want me to hold my phone and film it? Do you have any concept of what's involved in a wedding ceremony? How utterly impractical.
Yeah, that's definitely weird, isn't it? Okay, then just ask someone else to record it for you. Anyone!
Right. I'll just go up to a wedding guest, someone I barely know, and say, "Excuse me, my husband is currently cheating on me with another woman in a hot spring in Colorado and has decided to skip his only daughter's wedding, so could someone please film this for me instead?" Do you honestly think I can say that, Arthur? It is utterly humiliating.
You jerk! Don't you dare tell them everything, Sarah! There's absolutely no need to air all our dirty laundry. Protect my reputation.
You're the one who caused all this, Arthur. You're the one who brought this shame upon us. Why am I the one getting yelled at now? You're the one who should be getting yelled at. You think I'm joking? You jerk! I'm the one who wants to scream.
I know, Sarah. I get it. I understand. I regret it too. I really do. Every fiber of my being aches with regret. I really, truly should have gone to my daughter's wedding. I'm a fool, an absolute unmitigated idiot.
And you're only just realizing that now, Arthur? After all the chaos, all the heartbreak, all the public humiliation, it's a little too late, isn't it?
Actually, Sarah, my girlfriend gave me an ultimatum. She said it's either a trip with me, our romantic getaway, or your daughter's wedding. Which one will you choose, Arthur? And I, in my profound stupidity, chose the hot spring.
You are impossible, Arthur, beyond belief. You canceled on Alice for such a pathetic, flimsy reason. You absolutely cannot, under any circumstances, tell Alice the truth, even if your life depended on it. If she found out about this, the shock would utterly destroy her. You must never, ever tell her. Swear to me, Arthur. You just wallow in your guilt in that hot spring, Arthur. Let it consume you. Enjoy every moment of your pathetic indulgence. Every time you dip into that scalding hot water, imagine a gaping, festering hole opening up in Alice's heart. Imagine her pain. You deserve to suffer.
You really have a terrible personality, Sarah. You're truly cruel. Your words are like daggers.
Better than a father who deliberately hurts his own daughter, I think, Arthur. And you know what? It is too late for regrets now. It truly is. You made your bed. You are such an idiot.
I know, I never meant for things to turn out like this. This was never, ever how I wanted things to go between all of us.
Good, if you know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am busy with the final ceremony preparations. I have to go. I have to walk Alice down the aisle in your place, Arthur. A duty that should have been yours.
I should have been the one doing that, I know. I'm truly sorry, Sarah. Beyond words.
Just go, Arthur, go. You can use that hot spring or whatever mud pit you've managed to find freely. You can even stay there forever for all I care. So long.
The ceremony should definitely be over by now, right? It's been an hour. I can't settle down no matter what I do, Sarah. How is Alice? Is she recovering? I hope she hasn't collapsed or had some kind of breakdown, and I hope there weren't any altercations with the guests.
Oh, it's gone beyond that level of problem, Arthur. Far beyond. What happened next escalated things exponentially.
What happened, Sarah? You sound even more distressed. Did the engagement get broken off? Did Jack leave her?
Yes, Arthur, it did. It absolutely did. Jack's parents were absolutely furious, incandescent with rage. They said terrible, cutting things like father like daughter, accusing Alice of being as unreliable and selfish as you. They laid all the blame squarely on us. It was a public humiliation.
Broken off? But Alice was so happy when she got engaged. She was absolutely beaming, so excited, constantly talking about Jack and their future.
She was, Arthur. She seemed so incredibly happy for the past year, planning every detail, dreaming of her future. This was supposed to be the start of her new life.
I met Jack, you know. He seemed like a fine young man. I thought I could genuinely entrust Alice to him.
He did say he didn't care if his parents objected, Arthur. He actually stood up to them. He told them he would marry Alice regardless, that their love was stronger than any familial disapproval. But it was too much for Alice, Arthur. The pressure, the public spectacle, your abandonment, it broke her.
Alice must be so hurt, so utterly heartbroken. My poor Alice, she must be devastated. She's probably inconsolable right now. If things had gone as planned, she would be changing into her second dress right now, preparing for the candle service, laughing and celebrating. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry too, Sarah. My own daughter's joy stolen by my own hand. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? And you've been through a lot these past few hours too, haven't you? Feeling the weight of your choices. I feel genuinely terrible for what I've done to you for orchestrating this deception. I haven't enjoyed the hot spring at all, if you must know. My girlfriend even got angry with me for constantly looking at my phone, for being distracted and distant, and she ended up leaving me. So much for my new life.
So she did she? Well, that's poetic justice, isn't it?
I can't believe I was deceived by such a heartless woman, Sarah. She played me for a fool. I was just swept away by a young woman with a pretty face and a good figure. I was so foolish. I truly am.
No, Arthur, I've been reflecting too. They say there's always a reason when a man cheats, don't they? And I'm sure I had many shortcomings as a wife. You're right. I have a bad personality, I can be harsh, and I'm definitely strong-willed. Perhaps I drove you away.
No, Sarah, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. You were a good wife and a good mother. You were always dedicated, always there. I was even looking forward to attending Alice's wedding with you, celebrating our daughter together. I don't know what came over me, what went wrong to make things end up like this. It's a blur. I just looked at my old texts with you, and it almost felt like it wasn't even me who was sending them.
I've always told you, haven't I, Arthur? Be careful with alcohol. You make mistakes when you drink. You're right about that. I have always warned you. But we can't go back to being a family anymore, Arthur. That bridge is burned. Alice won't forgive you for what you did, and my heart isn't that forgiving either.
I understand, Sarah. I get it. I'm not so shameless as to ask to start over, but please, let me at least take care of your living expenses, yours and Alice's. Let me provide for you both, at least financially.
If you insist, Arthur, I'll accept your offer. It would be foolish not to. But I still have to take care of Alice right now, to console her. So I'm leaving. I have to go to her.
Okay, Sarah. Please take care of her, please. I'm leaving the inn right now, and I'm coming back there, too, to be closer, even if I can't face you both.
Why are you coming back, Arthur? What's the point? You're not welcome.
Even if I can't see you, Sarah, even if I can't be near you, I want to be close by. I want to feel a connection, even a distant one. I need to be near my family, even if they hate me.
Do whatever you want, Arthur. It's your life to ruin.
You deceived me, Sarah. How could you? I was worried sick about Alice, absolutely consumed by anxiety. So I finally gave in and contacted a relative, one of my cousins who attended the wedding, and they told me it was a great wedding. A beautiful ceremony. It finished without a hitch. And they even sent me pictures, glorious pictures. But in them, Alice looks incredibly happy, radiant even. Your story, Sarah, it's completely different from what actually happened. You lied to me.
Oh, well, you found out sooner than I expected, Arthur. I honestly thought I had a few more hours. Well, yes, it's true. Every word I said was a meticulously crafted fabrication.
But Alice texted me first, didn't she? She sounded so sad, so broken. I could feel her despair through the screen, and it absolutely crushed me. My heart was pounding.
Oh, that was an act, Arthur. A brilliant, Oscar-worthy performance, if I do say so myself. She was actually texting you while muttering under her breath, "This cheating old man is the absolute worst. He deserves everything coming to him."
What? Alice knew everything and still texted me like that? She pretended to be sad? My own daughter?
Yes. Why? Because if she thought the wedding was proceeding smoothly without you, if she thought everything was perfectly fine, you'd just go on and enjoy your hot spring trip with your pathetic girlfriend, wouldn't you? You'd be sipping sake, utterly unburdened by guilt.
Of course I would, Sarah. That's a given. Why wouldn't I? If everything was fine, I'd enjoy my trip.
And that, Arthur, would be utterly infuriating, wouldn't it? not to mention completely unfair. It would be an insult. So we, Alice and I, decided to create a story, a compelling, emotionally manipulative story. A story where Alice was utterly devastated, where the wedding was completely ruined, and where the engagement was broken off due to the profound shock of your absence. And you know what, Arthur? It worked! You were utterly crushed, completely distraught, and it felt so incredibly satisfying. You deserved every bit of that emotional turmoil.
Sarah, this is going too far. This isn't a joke anymore. This is beyond acceptable. This is twisted. You played with my emotions, with my daughter's future.
Who are you to say that, Arthur? Who are you to judge what's acceptable? You who abandoned your child on her wedding day?
Don't you understand how much pain I felt, Sarah? How much worry I was consumed by regarding Alice? Don't you care about my feelings, my torment?
Of course I understand, Arthur. That's precisely why I did it. That's why I meticulously planned to hurt you, to make you a laughingstock, to plunge you into despair so that I could finally bring Alice's genuine smile back. Your suffering was a necessary sacrifice for her happiness.
What? You deliberately engineered my suffering?
Well, at first, I simply explained to Alice that you couldn't make it, that something came up, but no one, least of all Alice, was convinced.
Of course not! People would naturally wonder what could possibly be more important than your daughter's wedding. It raises immediate questions.
So I told her the truth, Arthur. I laid it all out. I thought she was an adult and would understand the depths of your betrayal.
You told her? You told her everything? My God, Sarah!
And that's when Alice, in her brilliant, cunning mind, came up with this idea. She said, let's see if a father who hurts his daughter so profoundly can still enjoy a hot spring when he thinks she's suffering. It was her test. The wedding was absolutely fantastic, Arthur. It was a triumph. Alice was so incredibly happy walking down the aisle in her stunning kimono, and the reception was absolutely packed with genuine laughter, heartfelt tears of joy, and overwhelming emotion. It was more wonderful, more perfect, more memorable than any wedding I've ever attended. You'll regret not being there for the rest of your miserable life, Arthur. It will haunt you.
If it ended well, if Alice was truly happy, then that's all that matters. I'm annoyed about being deceived, yes, and it stings, but I worried for nothing. I should have trusted her.
Oh, is that all, Arthur? That's your profound conclusion? I worried for nothing? I thought you'd regret it more deeply and profoundly.
I saw her in the pictures in her dress anyway, Sarah. She looked beautiful. And if Alice was happy and enjoyed herself, then everything is fine. My presence becomes secondary.
Did you only get pictures, Arthur? Isn't that all Jack sent you? What?
Yeah, that's it. Just a few photos. Oh, right, I didn't get a video of Alice's final letter either, did I? The one she spent days writing.
What? Were there words for you, Arthur? Specific words?
What? Then I want to see it. I deserve to see it. You have the video, don't you? Send it to me right now.
No, Arthur, I don't think you should see it. Not yet. I just really don't think that you're ready to see what it was that your daughter had to say about you on her big day.
Why? I want to know what Alice said, Sarah. I want to hear her voice. Even if it's the exact opposite of what I expect, I need to know.
If you insist, Arthur, I'll show you, but Alice told me specifically not to send you any videos or pictures to prevent you from interfering further, so I'll send you just the audio.
What is this, Sarah? This is outrageous! I've never heard a bride's letter like this before. This is insane! This is a public mockery!
Yes, Arthur, it was a truly beautiful, incredibly unique ceremony where farewell and a new beginning truly spectacularly merged. It was quite a show.
My father chose his mistress over his daughter and is absent due to a hot springs trip? Did she really have to say that? Publicly?
Well, Arthur, we had to explain why you weren't there, didn't we? People would have wondered. It was pragmatic and quite effective.
There were other truly horrendous parts too, like the man I chose, my wonderful husband, is not someone who would cancel on his child's wedding on the day of. That's clearly a direct, pointed dig at me, a public shaming. There wasn't a single ounce of gratitude for anything I've done.
You actually thought you were going to be thanked, Arthur, after what you did? That's what's truly surprising.
This is the worst, the absolute worst humiliation of my life. The entire wedding venue must have been utterly horrified. They must have been whispering about me.
Not at all, Arthur. You're mistaken. She completely stole the show with laughter. The entire room erupted. It was a powerful, emotional, and surprisingly comedic moment.
Really? My own daughter made her father a public laughingstock? That's impossible. She wouldn't do that to me.
Yes, Arthur, a wonderful, unforgettable ceremony where farewell and a new beginning truly merged. A truly memorable day for everyone involved. Where is Alice now, Sarah? I need to go to her.
She's probably at the after party with her friends, celebrating and dancing. She deserves it.
Where's the venue for the after party, Sarah? I'm coming right now. I need to see her, apologize to her face. Have you returned from Colorado already? I just got back.
I came back quickly, Sarah, because I wanted to apologize to her face. I had to. The guilt was eating me alive.
Stop it, Arthur. You'll only cause more trouble. You are not welcome there, but please, for the love of God, don't ever, ever interfere with her happiness again.
I understand, Sarah. I get it. I'll just apologize via text message so I don't bother her, so I don't create a scene. That should be fine, right?
It would be a miracle if she even replies, Arthur. Don't hold your breath.
Alice, honey, I know you're enjoying the after party right now, and I'm sorry to interrupt your fun, but I just wanted to apologize at least. I heard you made me a joke at the wedding, and I know it was surprising, but I'm not angry about it. Honestly, I'm okay with it. You have every right to feel that way.
What? Dad, I'm not angry about it. Why are you being so incredibly condescending right now? What gives you the right to patronize me? I'm the one who should be angry. I was humiliated. You have no right to say anything to me. And while you're free to apologize, it is my decision whether or not to forgive you, not yours.
I understand, Alice, but Mom told me it was a good wedding, a beautiful ceremony, right? That everything turned out okay?
Do you honestly believe that, Dad? Do you truly, genuinely believe that a wedding where the father cancels at the last minute, causing so much immediate chaos and awkwardness, is something anyone could possibly enjoy? We had to parade Mom's living shame, your blatant abandonment, around to get a laugh, to inject some desperately needed levity into the situation, just to make it through. If you honestly think we genuinely enjoyed that, then you're seriously messed up, Dad. You're definitely disqualified as a father, that much is clear. But if you can't even understand basic human emotions, then you're disqualified as a human being.
Hey, you're going too far, Alice. You're being cruel.
You just got a little taste of your own medicine, a tiny echo of the hurt you inflicted. And now you're acting like such a victim. You're fine with hurting others, but when it comes to yourself, you make a huge, dramatic fuss, don't you? But no one sympathizes with you, Dad. No one feels sorry for you. From now on, you'll have to live as the trash who prioritized his mistress over his daughter. That's your new identity. And when I have children, your grandchildren, I won't let them meet you. I'll teach them Grandpa is in the sky because I honestly don't think meeting you would be a positive influence on their young minds anyway.
Don't say that, Alice. Please, I want to see my grandchildren. I want to be a part of their lives.
At this rate, Dad, when I have kids, you'll probably be off playing with some other woman again, abandoning your family for selfish pleasure. You're entirely predictable.
I'll never do it again, I swear. Please, I beg you, Alice, just give me another chance.
Then why didn't you come, Dad? Why didn't you come when it mattered most?
I'm sorry, Alice. Truly, deeply sorry. You're right, and not everything I said in my text this morning was a lie. Not the part about being grateful. I'm truly, truly grateful for everything you've done for me, for the person you've become, and I wanted to tell you that at the wedding. I'm genuinely sorry I missed that chance. I'm sorry I won't be able to let my children call you Grandpa either, you know. It makes me sad, too.
Mom said you were just drunk and got a big head, Dad, and you just threw all your responsibilities away. Well, you can just keep drinking and messing up for the rest of your life, can't you? That seems to be your chosen path.
I completely understand why you're angry, Alice. I deserve it. So please, let me at least give you a generous wedding gift, something substantial to compensate for my absence. Let me do something.
If you're going to do something like that for me, Dad, you should make sure Mom gets a truly generous share of the assets. She's going to have to live alone from now on, completely independent, so it wouldn't hurt to give her extra money for emergencies, for her security. It's the least you can do, and she deserves it.
I understand, Alice. I'll transfer all my assets to her, every single penny.
And make sure the alimony for hurting her with your cheating is incredibly generous, too. She won't be satisfied unless it's at least double the market rate, Dad. You need to make it hurt, just like you hurt her.
I'll make it work, Alice. I promise. I'll find a way.
Good. Leave Mom to me. I'll handle her. Goodbye, Dad. Forever. Mom, guess what? I got the full amount for the asset division and double the alimony. Every single penny. I even surprised myself. Oh, Alice, you talked to Dad? You really went through with it? Yeah, I did. And you know what? He was apologizing relentlessly, practically groveling, but I brushed it all off. I wouldn't let him off the hook. I told him not to waste his apologies on me, but to take care of you properly, to make amends for his failures. And he actually listened. He actually agreed to it without much argument. It was quite satisfying. You didn't have to worry about me, you know, Alice. I'm fine. But you're at the after party right now, aren't you? You're supposed to be celebrating. Talking to a man like that, especially your father, will ruin your good mood and spoil your special day. It's fine, Mom, really. Everyone here is drunk and doing whatever they want, so I just slipped away for a moment, and I wanted to get some fresh air anyway, to clear my head after all that drama. It actually helped. Alice, I'm truly, genuinely sorry. I really am. I think I also bear some responsibility for how things turned out, for letting things escalate, and for not stopping your father sooner. What are you saying? Mom, you're not at fault. Don't you dare blame yourself for this. You always thought of our family more than anyone else, and you lived for us, sacrificing your own happiness no matter what. Even if you ended up getting cheated on, I want to be like you, Mom. You're my hero. Alice, I know I wasn't in a state to genuinely celebrate my daughter's wedding either. Not at first. My heart was heavy, but, punishing that scumbag, that utter disgrace of a father and making him pay extra money, making him feel the consequences, it really cleared my head. I feel so much lighter. Now, how about we go on a trip together, just the two of us, and laugh it all off? We deserve a proper celebration, a real escape. And you know what? I guess I have to thank that scumbag for one thing. giving me such a good, strong, intelligent, and fiercely loyal daughter like you. You are the best thing that ever came out of that marriage. Actually, there's something else, a little secret. I'm a little late on my period, so maybe next year you'll be a grandma. What? Really? Are you serious? It's just a possibility. I plan to go to the hospital first, get a confirmation, before I tell Jack. Oh, please. Oh, you need to be healthy for the baby and lean on Jack a lot, but make sure you educate your husband early on, okay? And don't let him turn into another Arthur. I'll gratefully accept the advice from an experienced person like you, Mom. You've certainly learned a lot about what not to do from my father's disastrous example. Arthur did indeed leave the house, just as he said he would. He also began to pay the mortgage, a monthly reminder of his broken promises. I received $5 million in alimony for the emotional distress caused by his infidelity, a sum that felt both inadequate for the pain he inflicted and surprisingly substantial given his past financial evasiveness. On top of that, I secured another $20 million in asset division, a figure calculated to include his future retirement benefits, ensuring my financial stability. Honestly, I didn't feel any overwhelming jealousy about him having an affair. The emotional connection between us had withered years ago, replaced by a dull routine. My anger was solely focused on him ruining Alice's wedding, on his profound disrespect for our daughter's happiness and for our family's public image. After so many years of marriage, the romantic love had long since faded, leaving only a comfortable familiarity, a shared history that now felt tainted. So I often wondered if the emotional pain he inflicted was truly worth $5 million. But considering how long I had to tolerate his presence and his increasingly self-absorbed behavior, perhaps it was far too little. Arthur, I heard from various sources, now lives in a rather modest apartment near a local park, a stark contrast to the comfortable suburban home he left behind. It's a significant downgrade, a visible symbol of his new diminished life. I suspect he chose that particular location because he believes, in his enduring delusion, that it's the closest public park to Alice and Jack's home. He probably harbors a pathetic hope that someday he might catch a glimpse of his grandchildren, a fleeting connection to the family he so carelessly discarded. While I don't believe Alice, with her compassionate nature, will stay angry with him forever, her heart is too big for such sustained resentment. I intend for him to continue living a quiet life of reflection and remorse for now. He needs to truly understand the gravity of his actions. He brought this upon himself, and for the foreseeable future, he will live with the consequences. A lonely man haunted by the choices he made. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
I just got settled in at Mom and Dad's. The guest room still smells like lavender, same as when I was little.
Cool.
It's quiet here, peaceful, but honestly, it already feels strange without you. I keep glancing over, expecting you to walk in. I guess I didn't realize how used to you I've become. I know you're working so hard right now, and I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
I just hate that we're apart in these last few days. I wish you could be here. I left dinner in the fridge, your favorite pasta and some salad. It's nothing fancy, but I hope it makes you feel a little more at home.
Okay, pasta sounds good.
I even vacuumed before I left and took out the trash. I didn't want to leave you with everything.
Thanks.
I know it's silly, but I feel a little guilty leaving the house like that. I miss you. I miss us.
Yeah, me too. Good night.
Good night, Mark. I love you.
She's here.
Right on schedule, just like they said she would be. 7 pounds, 4 ounces, full head of hair, and the sweetest little face I've ever seen. She scrunched her nose just like you do. I couldn't stop laughing through the tears. Mark, she's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I can't even describe the feeling. I've never loved anyone so fast. Mom was holding my hand the whole time. She cried harder than I did. She took a photo right after they placed her on my chest. I've looked at it 100 times already. I wish you'd been here. I really do. When do you think you'll be able to come see her?
Eventually. You staying at your folks' place for a while?
Yeah, the doctor wants me to rest, and Mom's already nesting like I'm 12 again. But I'm okay with it. I want our daughter's first days to be peaceful, warm, surrounded by love.
Cool. I'll send you something in the mail.
Oh, really? Oh, Mark, that's so sweet of you. I can't wait to see what it is. A courier came to the door this morning. I thought maybe you sent flowers, or a letter, maybe even a gift for the baby. But no, you sent divorce papers. Are you out of your mind?
Finally! I was wondering when that would arrive. Paid for express shipping, worth every cent. I didn't want to waste another second. It's time, Leanna. We're done.
I gave birth to your daughter yesterday. I am literally holding her in my arms and reading that you want a divorce? You're not even going to pretend to be a decent person?
I'm not pretending anything anymore. I've been counting the days, honestly. You pushed that baby out and I exhaled. Freedom's right around the corner. Look, let's be real. You're too old for this. Your body must be broken if it took this long to have a kid. 32, that's ancient. You were waddling around like your bones were turning to dust. I wanted a young wife, a hot mom, not a woman gasping through pregnancy like it was a triathlon.
Oh my god, you're actually serious. You think this is about my age? My body? I carried our child. I endured everything for 9 months. Pain, swelling, blood pressure spikes. For us. And all you care about is how I looked?
I care that you tricked me, that you paraded around with that belly like it was something beautiful, but it just made me feel trapped. You were falling apart, Leanna. The way you breathed, the way you looked in maternity clothes, I was embarrassed. I told you from the start I didn't want a kid. You knew it. You knew, but you went ahead anyway. You chose to ruin everything. So now, I'm choosing me.
She's not a mistake, Mark. She's a person. A little breathing person who didn't ask for any of this. You don't even want to see her? Not even once?
Not even once. I don't want to accidentally care. I don't want to feel a damn thing. This isn't some movie where I hold the baby and suddenly change. That's not happening.
You're a monster. A selfish, heartless coward. She's beautiful. She's perfect. And she deserves a father who doesn't throw her away like garbage.
She deserves a mother who didn't wait until her uterus was begging for mercy. Honestly, I feel bad for her. You'll smother her with your desperation.
It's not like you just learned I was pregnant yesterday. Why have you stuck around for so long if this is how you really felt?
I stayed for appearances, that's it. I smiled, I touched your belly, I told people I was excited. All lies. I was just trying to make it to the finish line without a scene.
A scene? You think this isn't a scene? I gave you every piece of me. I cried into your shoulder. I trusted you.
And I tolerated you. I played nice, but inside, I was counting down every day. Do you know how suffocating it was listening to you talk about strollers and nursery paint?
You're revolting. I begged you to be there when she was born. I waited for you. I actually wanted you there. And the whole time you were already packing your bags?
Don't act shocked. I told you I didn't want to do this. You made this bed. Now lie in it with your sagging belly and mommy blogs. I'm free now. No crying baby, no hormonal wife. Just me, my own space, and a future without this mess. Being single again, it's gonna be incredible.
And you're proud of that? Proud of abandoning your child like she's a bill you didn't want to pay? She will never know you, and if she ever asks, I'll tell her the truth. Her father ran the second she arrived.
That's fine. Tell her whatever helps you sleep in that sad little guest room. I don't care what story you spin. I won't be around to hear it.
She'll grow up strong. She'll grow up safe. And when she looks at me, she'll know I stayed. And when she asks why you're not there, I'll say because your father didn't deserve you.
Then we're done. Sign the papers, change your name, pretend I never existed. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened. Madam, I hope I'm not intruding. I wanted to ask about the package that arrived from Mr. Mark. I admit I found it rather strange that he didn't deliver it in person. After all, one would expect a husband to appear, if only to lay eyes on his child.
It wasn't just a package, Walter. It was divorce papers. Signed, sealed, and sent to my parents' house. Like a utility bill he wanted off his back. I still can't believe it's real.
I see. I'm terribly sorry, madam. I can't imagine what you must be feeling, nor what you've already endured. You've only just given birth. Your strength must be taxed. Please, allow me to take on anything you need. Errands, correspondence, anything at all.
Actually, I might need someone to go to the courthouse for me. I was going to ask Dad, but honestly, I'm too tired to relive the whole explanation again.
Of course, madam. Say no more. I would be honored to act on your behalf. Might I inquire, what happened? Did Mr. Mark explain himself at all? Or did he simply send a document in place of a conscience?
He said I was too old, that my body must be broken because I didn't have a child until now. He said our daughter's better off without him, that he never wanted to see her. Walter, I swear, it's like he flipped a switch, like he became a stranger overnight.
Then I must ask, madam, and forgive me for the question, but do you intend to reconcile with him? Do you believe there's something left to salvage in this man's heart?
No, not a thing. I don't want a man who sees my baby girl as a burden, who sees me as a burden. We deserve better than someone who vanishes when things get real.
Then it shall be my pleasure to handle every last bit of this dreadful business. I'll see to the paperwork personally. You won't need to lift a finger. And please, should you ever need rest, or a break, or even just a moment of quiet, I would be more than happy to assist with the child. Your parents, wonderful as they are still only 2 people, and you deserve more support than duty alone.
Walter, thank you. I mean that. I want to do as much as I can on my own, I really do, but knowing you're there means more than I can say.
It's an honor, madam. Though I do hate to trouble you further in a time such as this, there is one thing. Something about Mr. Mark's actions strikes me as strange. Deeply strange.
What is it, Walter?
Answer your phone, Leanna. Don't act like you don't see me calling. I've called 6 times. What the hell is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? Mark, I have a baby, a newborn, one who just fell asleep. You think I'm going to wake her up to hear you screaming through my phone?
I just got served an eviction notice on the front door, taped there for the neighbors to see. You couldn't even warn me first.
Warn you? I didn't think I needed to. You're not my husband anymore, and you're squatting in my house. If you're not going to leave on your own, I'm well within my rights to have you removed.
What do you mean, your house? We lived here together. That makes it ours. I've been here for years, Leanna. You don't get to just erase me like that.
You really don't understand how property law works, do you? We never bought the house together. I purchased it before we were married. The deed is in my name. Always has been.
No, you said it was ours. You said we were building something.
I said we're living together. That's not the same as we co-own this house. I even showed you the paperwork. You smiled and nodded and poured yourself another drink.
So that's it? You just kick me out and pretend none of this happened?
No, that's not really what I'm trying to do. Oh wait, it is actually. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
You're acting like I didn't live here. I slept here, I ate here, I fixed the garbage disposal. That means something. You can't just erase me.
Mark, you were a guest with opinions, not a co-owner. If you want to stay, pay rent. Otherwise, pack up and get out.
Rent? Are you kidding me? You think I'm gonna pay you to stay in a place I've lived for years? Who the hell buys a whole damn house before they're married anyway?
Someone who could afford it. Someone raised by people who taught her not to depend on a man. My family runs a company, so does yours. Or did you forget they're business partners, that they introduced us?
Wait, so you're rich? You actually have money? And you just let me live there like I owned it? You never said anything!
I didn't hide it, you just never asked. I worked at my parents' company, saved every bonus, bought the house in cash. You thought you were supporting me? I was paying for everything.
This is insane. You've just been waiting for a moment to throw all this in my face, haven't you?
No, Mark, I was waiting for you to leave with dignity, but clearly that ship sailed. And while we're being honest, I always made more than you. You were just too proud to notice.
You've got no right to do this. I've lived there. That house is as good as mine. You don't get to just erase me from the house, from her life, from everything. I've been there. I was there before the baby. You can't act like I don't exist.
You made yourself disappear the day you chose freedom over fatherhood. You chose your exit. I'm just holding the door open.
You said I'm gonna get what's coming. What does that mean? You think you can threaten me now after you've already kicked me out?
It's not a threat, Mark. It's a courtesy. You gave me a daughter, and for that, I'm grateful. Truly. But everything that comes next, that's your doing.
Tell me what that means. What the hell are you planning?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find out. You wanted to be free? You're about to find out what that costs. Did you enjoy the file I sent? You know, the one titled Evidence. Thought I'd save you some time before court. Pictures, messages, locations. It's a neat little package.
You spy on me now? Oh, wow, Liana, what a healthy way to move on. You seriously have nothing better to do? You're a mom, aren't you? Act like one.
Funny, I was acting like one when you were sneaking out to act like a teenager. Your entire personality changed. You got secretive, edgy, smug, like a kid hiding a failing report card. So I looked, and there it was, like clockwork.
Oh, come on, it's not like I was out having affairs all day. It was just a few texts, some hanging out. Everyone flirts, stop being so dramatic.
You cheated on your pregnant wife, Mark. Say it out loud. While I was in maternity appointments alone, you were flirting with some waitress who can't spell latte. I asked you to rub my back and you said, ask your pregnancy pillow. I told you I felt ugly. And you said, well, I didn't get you pregnant for your looks.
You weren't fun anymore. Everything was about the baby and vitamins and cribs and crap. I wanted attention too. I needed someone to make me feel wanted.
Oh, poor you. Did Daddy-to-be not get enough compliments while his wife carried a human being inside her? You weren't neglected, Mark. You were bored, so you ran to anyone who made you feel special. You betrayed me, our vows, and your own child before she was even born. That kind of damage doesn't go away, and I'll never forget it.
I don't care! You think you're better than me just because you've got lawyers and money and a mansion? You think you're so smart, but I got fight in me too, Liana. I'm not scared of you.
You should be, because I've given you every chance to walk away quietly. But you burned that bridge with your smug little smirks and cheating behind my back. I'm not here for revenge. I'm here for justice, for me and for her. And I'm going to make damn sure you remember this moment every time you look over your shoulder.
Blah, blah, blah. You don't scare me, Liana. Would you stop sending me all this stupid stuff from your lawyer? Seriously, it's like every day now. Submit this, acknowledge that. I get it, you hate me. Enough already.
You think it's stupid? That's adorable. It's called legal obligation. You owe child support and alimony, Mark. That's not me being petty, that's just math. I know math isn't your strong suit, but trust me, you're going to want to pay attention.
You're unbelievable. All this just 'cause I messed up one time? You're acting like I ruined your whole life.
You did ruin it. You cheated. You lied. You walked away from your family. And you're still squatting in my house. So unless you're here to hand me a rent check, get out.
I wouldn't have cheated if you hadn't pushed me away. You made me feel unwanted. You made me feel small. I wouldn't have even looked at anyone else if you had just treated me like a man.
Great, let's go there again. How about this? If you've got any evidence that our breakup was my fault, then you can submit it to the court and we'll see what the judge thinks. Deal? I'm fine with pitting my evidence against yours because I have plenty of your texts, your receipts, your activities. Your little 26-year-old receptionist, the one with the shoebox apartment across from your office? The one whose parents still send her money because her career can't even cover rent? That one?
How do you know all this? What are you, a stalker? You've been digging through my life like a psycho. You seriously need help. You're obsessed.
Please, I just have resources and a powerful ally who doesn't like what you did to me. Let's just say they have access to a lot more than you ever imagined, and we've only just begun, so go ahead, get comfy with your little receptionist. We've got a lot to talk about, so why don't you hurry up and get out of my house?
I don't have anywhere to go, Liana! You know I'm not on good terms with my family! You think I want to be homeless? Come on, have a little decency! You're seriously kicking me out like this?
I mean, you could move in with your girlfriend, if she can squeeze you in next to her student loan debt and Hello Kitty bed sheets. Or you can go home to Mommy and Daddy. Oh wait, you burned that bridge too, didn't you? Maybe you should have thought about that before you torched your marriage.
I'm serious, Liana! What am I supposed to do? Sleep in my car?
Begging me for help now? Oh, Mark, how the mighty have crumbled. Good luck out there. Don't worry, my lawyer's next package comes with instructions. Walter, just wanted to say thank you again for everything. Court's going way smoother than I thought it would, and that's like 90% because of you.
I am honored to have played a small role, madam. Ensuring you receive justice is not merely a task, it is my duty and my pleasure.
Well, you're absolutely killing it. Seriously, I don't even know how you gathered half the stuff you found. That report on Mark and his little side project, immaculate. I didn't even know some of that myself.
A gentleman never reveals his sources, madam. But suffice it to say, certain people tend to leave rather obvious traits. That being said, I strongly recommend you spend as little of your time thinking about Mr. Mark as possible. He is not worth a fraction of your mental real estate.
Ugh, believe me, I'm trying. But some days, I swear, he texts me and I lose brain cells. Like, how does one man complain so much while contributing so little? But anyway, thank you, Walter, really, for digging into all of that and handling everything with so much class.
I merely follow the examples set by your parents. And besides, you've always shown such strength and dignity, you deserve nothing less in return. On a more cheerful note, I picked up several varieties of diapers and infant formula earlier this afternoon. I made sure they were all highly rated with clean ingredient lists and optimal absorption reviews. You'll find them sorted in the nursery cabinet by brand, followed by type.
Walter, I swear you're not real. Like, who alphabetizes formula brands? How are you this organized? How do you make shopping sound like poetry? I leave you alone for one afternoon and you turn into Super Nanny meets Iron Chef.
Just doing what I can to ensure you and the young miss have everything you need. I must admit, infant nutrition is quite a fascinating field. I also took the liberty of arranging a humidifier in her room and set it to optimal nighttime comfort. The baby monitor has been synced to your phone and mine should you wish for a backup.
Walter, I don't even know what to say. You're like 1,000 people rolled into one amazing guy. Like, do you even sleep? Breathe? Do you run on tea and perfection?
I assure you, madam, I am simply a butler.
Yeah, well, don't be surprised if my daughter calls you Sir Walter before she says Dada.
This is your fault. I had to move back in with my parents like I'm 17 again. I hope you're happy.
Aw, poor Mark. Did Mommy make you sleep in the guest room with the floral sheets? That's adorable. But I had nothing to do with it, darling. You forgot how connected our families are. Your parents came to me to apologize for you.
They what? Are you serious? My own parents? They didn't say a word to me about that.
They're good people, Mark. Unlike you. They're embarrassed. They said they're going to reform you. Good luck to them, honestly. So, are you all settled in? Are you enjoying your new accommodations?
Everything sucks! I have to do chores again, they're making me pay them rent, and don't even get me started on my brothers! My older brother won't stop sending me motivational podcasts and how to grow up articles, and my younger brother's been calling me Deadbeat Deluxe all day!
I mean, they're not wrong. If one of my siblings cheated on their pregnant spouse and got kicked out of their home, I'd be roasting them too. It's called consequences, Mark. Maybe you've heard of them.
You're seriously just sitting there laughing at my life falling apart? You get some kind of sick satisfaction out of this? You used to care! You used to be warm, loving! Look at you now, you're ice!
Oh no, Mark, I didn't stop caring. You just burned every last bridge I had with you. You betrayed me. You humiliated me. You walked out when I needed you most. So yeah, now I don't care what happens to you. You're nothing to me.
Unbelievable! You're enjoying this! You're sitting there gloating like you won!
I don't want to win. This isn't a game. I want justice, and I want to make sure you're punished for what you did. To me, and to her.
Don't drag her into this! You think she even knows what's going on? She's a baby! She'll forget everything! Just drop this already!
She may not understand now, but one day she will. And when she asks where you were, why you weren't there for her, I'll tell her the truth. That her father chose his ego over his family. That when she was born, he wasn't proud. He was gone.
Just stop, please. Just stop. Haven't you done enough to me already?
It's too late for stop, Mark. You made your choice. Now lie in the bed you don't own, in the house that isn't yours. With the guilt you can't scrub away. Morning, Mark. Heard you got reassigned. That's one way to avoid saying fired. Not a lot of details out yet, but sounds like someone decided you needed a change. Hope you're enjoying the mystery.
You just can't stop, can you? You're obsessed with ruining my life! You're seriously checking up on me now? Get over yourself!
Just keeping track of my investments. You still owe me alimony and child support, remember? No matter where they stick you next, that obligation doesn't go away.
I had a stable life, a good job, and I was working for family, so I got paid great to do almost nothing. And now they won't even tell me what I'm doing. They just said report Monday like I'm some intern.
Oh, I know. That's what makes this fun. You think your life is a mess now? Just wait.
Wait for what? What are you talking about? What did you do?
You'll find out soon. So, how is our dear Mark adjusting to butler life? Has he mastered ironing napkins with military precision yet? Or is he still asking where the on switch is?
Madam, I regret to inform you that his transition has been less than graceful. If this is his version of trying, I fear the next few weeks will be nothing short of biblical.
Oh no, that bad? And here I thought you were a miracle worker. Has he broken anything yet? Or is it mostly emotional damage so far?
Mostly the latter, though I suspect a tray or two will follow shortly.
So, did you take him to the usual place?
I have indeed, madam. We've relocated to one of my family's secluded properties, deep in the woods. No distractions, no excuses. He was displeased, to say the least, when he realized there was no cell service.
You took away his phone? Walter, that's brutal. I love it. I hope you're writing all this down. This could be its own TV drama. Revenge by Etiquette.
An apt title, madam, and to be clear, this is not punishment, it is reformation. But yes, I've chosen a location where whining echoes off the trees, quite the motivator. The first issue we must address is his language. It is crude, lazy, he refers to guests as dudes. A butler must speak with poise, with restraint, with absolute elegance, or risk humiliating their employer.
Dudes? Oh no, that's tragic. You're gonna have to scrub the frat boy out of him one word at a time. I don't envy you.
Once that is addressed, I will move on to his posture, gait, and general manner. He slouches, stomps, and sighs like a disgruntled teen, all of which must go. Only then will he be ready for proper butler training. Service rituals, protocol memorization, timing drills. It will be intensive, unforgiving, and utterly foreign to him.
Sounds like he's in for a long winter in the woods. I almost feel bad for him. Almost. Do you think you can actually get through to him?
I have reformed more difficult cases than Mr. Mark, though few were as stubborn. Still, I shall do all I can. The alternative is far less pleasant. Should he fail to meet the expectations I've laid before him, well, there are protocols. In such a case, we would need to consider other outcomes.
Okay, why did that sound vaguely threatening? Other outcomes? What does that even mean? Walter, please tell me you're not sending him to some even more secret disciplinary facility.
There's no need for concern, madam. Let us hope Mr. Mark cooperates and such alternatives remain hypothetical.
You're terrifying. You know that, right? Like, respectful and polite and somehow 10 times scarier than any lawyer I've ever met.
On that note, I must begin his morning drills, which means, regrettably, I will be unavailable to assist with the baby today. Please accept my apologies.
It's okay, Walter, really. You've done more than enough already. I can't keep depending on you forever. I've got this. I want to get used to doing this on my own anyway.
Your understanding means more than I can express. And for what it's worth, madam, I've rarely seen a child so blessed in her choice of mother. Madam, I regret to inform you there has been an emergency. Mr. Mark has escaped. He was under 24-hour surveillance, locked, secured, and constantly monitored. I left for precisely 5 minutes to use the restroom. When I returned, a rear window had been shattered.
You're kidding. Please tell me you're kidding. How does someone escape a butler training facility in the middle of the woods?
We're all asking ourselves the same question. Every other trainee is currently searching the surrounding area. The grounds are extensive, but if he's truly left the perimeter, we may be in for some trouble. I must urge you, madam, do not leave your house, not for any reason. Mr. Mark is under extreme duress. I do not know what he is capable of. Please be cautious.
Understood. I'll stay inside and make sure the doors are locked. I'll also contact his parents and let them know what's going on. They deserve to be warned.
Madam, I am deeply sorry. I take full responsibility for this failure. I should never have left him unguarded.
It's okay, Walter. Really. You're human. You did your best. If I hear anything, I'll tell you right away.
You have my gratitude. I will continue searching until he is found. Madam, how are you holding up? I just left the police station. The report has been filed. Charges are in place. They won't release him anytime soon.
I just finished with them too. They just left the house. Walter, are you okay? You were incredible, but you looked so serious when they cuffed him.
I'm fine, madam. A little scuffed, but nothing of concern. My greater concern is for you. I cannot apologize enough. I failed you. I allowed him to escape. I endangered your life.
Stop. This wasn't your fault. No one could have predicted he'd break into the house. And with a knife? I don't even want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here.
I headed here the moment we confirmed he was outside the perimeter. I feared exactly this, that in his desperation he'd do something irrational.
Well, you didn't just show up. You headed him off like some secret agent. I swear, Walter, I've never seen anyone move like that. It was like watching an action movie in my living room. Who are you, really? Don't just say a butler. Butlers don't punch knives out of people's hands mid-swing.
Madam, I assure you, the art of service requires certain skills. It's best to be prepared for anything, but if I may, I fear I may have driven him to this madness. I pushed him hard, perhaps too hard. This morning I made him balance on one foot while reciting, "I am a vile, cheating, subhuman monster, and I must reform," repeatedly. His pride could not withstand the ritual. It shattered him.
That actually explains a lot. When he burst in, Walter, he wasn't Mark. He looked deranged, eyes wild, breathing like a beast. I barely recognized him.
I failed to reform him, but I'm relieved the law intervened. Now he'll be where he belongs. And you will be safe.
It's strange, Walter. This almost feels too clean, like everything fell right into place. I keep thinking, did you plan for this all along?
Madam, no! I never planned for him to escape. I never intended for him to reach this level of volatility. And I will carry the weight of that oversight for a very long time. But I swear to you, on my name, on my honor, I will never allow harm to come to you again.
Thank you, Walter, for saving me, for giving me peace. I haven't felt this safe in years. Mark was convicted without much fanfare. Assault with a deadly weapon, attempted break-in, violation of protective orders. The list was long enough that even the judge looked tired. His own family didn't show up for the trial. No bail, no help with legal fees, nothing. They told me afterward they were done with him, and honestly, so am I. Even as the cell bars closed, he was still shouting that I was the one in the wrong, that I ruined everything. But once he gets out, the truth will be waiting, so will the alimony, and the child support, and every single consequence he worked so hard to earn. Really though, what's the story with Walter? The fact that he has skills straight out of a kung fu movie aside, how does a single childless man in his 50s know so much about kids? My daughter loves him to death. I can always see a smile on her face whenever Walter walks into the room. Sometimes I wonder who he really is. But even if I try to find out, I know I'd never get a single answer. He's just a perfect gentleman.